Fingers at the ready. It's another Lick Friday. This is it. Last week was a linear pentatonic lick, so running through all 5 shapes of that pentatonic in A minor as far as I can remember, and it basically is the same sort of thing today, just a different way of approaching it. So we're running through the 5 shapes, we're going up and down, and then finishing with a little lick at the end. So it kind of covers the same sort of thing, but there's a lot to be said for moving through the pentatonics in this way. It works so well, and it's good for your fingers to move along the fretboard in that kind of motion as well. So not just sort of going up and down the strings, you are actually using that whole fretboard in one lick. So if you want the tab for these, you go to my website, which is guitarjammingtracks.com, and if you want the guitar profile and extra lessons that you wouldn't find on YouTube, you can select the tier which sort of suits you best on Patreon, which is patreon.com/Dan's page, and it starts at $1, and that is basically just to support this channel. You do get stuff added into that as we go along, but yeah, and sort of early access stuff and things like that. That's it. Right, I'll leave you with the breakdown. Nice little lick, and it incorporates a lot of hammer-ons, so it's a good exercise just to work at those hammer-ons as well, so please try and make good use of it. So you start off with shape 1 of the pentatonics in the key of A minor, and it's the same pattern all the way through each shape. So once you've got the first couple down, then it should make sense the further you move into it. So what we've got is basically hammer on on the D string. This is the 4th string, so you've got 5-7 hammer to the 5th fret on the G, so that's the 3rd string, so, and then back to the 7th fret. So that's the pattern throughout every single pentatonic. So as long as you lock each one of those in with the shape, the shape, then you can't go wrong. So you get next one, shape 2, you've got 7-10, 7-10 basically. Next one you've got 10-12-9-12. Then you've got into shape 4, which is going to be 12-14, 12-14. And it's that hammer on at the beginning which makes it sound smooth. So watch my picking as well. And you have to kind of watch the movement into each shape as well, because you're going to be using your first finger, so it's getting into there on time. The last one, not last one, the next one is going to be into shape 5 of the pentatonics. So that takes you to 14-17, 14-17. Then it's into shape 1 again, this time the octave up, which is 17-19, and then 17-19. Then you're coming back down where you already been, really. So back to 14-17, 14-17, 12-14, 12-14, 10-12, 9-12, 7-10, 7-10, and then this part we've got 5-7, 5-7, 5-7, and then you do that again. To end it, so you've got 3 runs round of, so you do that 3 times, and then on the last one, which would be the 4th repetition, you've got 5-7, 5, and then vibrato to end, or into another lick. So let's play that slow now. Here we are. So 3 and 4 and nowhere near as impressive slow. But it does make sense to get used to that link in between the shapes as you go through. Yeah, and that's it really. You've done it, you made it this far, let's make use of that lick, everyone. So it's a really cool one, same as last week. Maybe try and incorporate the two. GuitarJammingTracks.com for your tab, and patreon.com/Dan's page for extra lessons, tabs, stuff that you wouldn't see on YouTube, basically. That is it. I'm going to leave you with all the wonderfulness of this lick, and I shall see you next week for week 198, nearly at 200. Nice.